go by fast. I have a 23-year-old and goes by way too fast. So anyway, I've been teaching yoga for years and years and years. I don't know you. You don't know me. So this is just going to be, we're just going to practice together, okay? So if anything is too challenging or not challenging enough, or if you have any issues or anything at all, please let me know. I really enjoyed this playlist. I played it last night at a class. If you don't like it, tell me. If it's not loud enough, tell me. If I'm too loud, tell me. I actually, if you, does anybody, and it's okay if you say it out loud, it doesn't matter. Does anybody mind me touching you doing manual adjustments? Everybody's okay with that. Second question, how much power do you want in this class? Do you want it to be lower like Ashtanga, or do you want it to be a vinyasa flow, a little bit more powerful? Do you want a combination of both? Tell me. Do you balance? Do you do a lot of balancing poses? It's more vinyasa? Okay, perfect. So we are actually going to start in corpse pose, so take it into your Shavasana. I do work with oils, so I have my homemade thieves oil, which is an immunity oil. If you want me to skip over you, just take your hands on your belly. Otherwise, just take your hands to this side, open the palms up. I usually cue corpse with your palms facing up, your feet the width of the mat, toes turned out, just really super comfortable. Again, I'm going to place a drop on your wrist. If you want me to skip over you, please place your hand on your belly, and then you can rub your hands and wrists together at any time during class. When you pick me up, or did you feel me do that? Okay. I'm not sure if you feel me do it. If you're looking to zen out today, I'm not your class. My point is to have fun and be successful. It's playing. Okay. There's so much crap outside going around with people that I wanted to give you an oil that is an immunity blend. All right, so what we're going to do is we're going to start with our diaphragmatic yoga breathing. So we've been told in the past that belly breathing is where it's all about. But what we found is that it's better if you breathe through your diaphragm. So inhale through your nose, big inhale. And then as you exhale, open your mouth wide and exhale. Good. Let's do that one more time. Inhale and exhale. Now, just to make sure that you understand this, what I want you to do is take your hands and put them on your rib cage, ribs 7 through 10, on your sides. Yes. Now, inhale through your nose. Do you feel the rib cage expand? Exhale out the mouth. Do you feel the rib cage contract? Was your belly part of that? No, it was your diaphragm. So that's what I want you to think about. Inhale through the nose, expand that rib cage. Exhale out the mouth, contracting that rib cage. Let's do that 2 more times. Inhale and exhale. One more time. Inhale and exhale. Beautiful. Go ahead and bring your hands back down to your sides. Now, very slowly, we're going to pull the right knee into the right armpit. Do the same thing on the left. Now, we're just going to take a little massage in the low back, taking it side to side. Beautiful. Let's extend the left leg out on the floor. Pull the right knee into the right armpit. Point and flex that toe. Rotate the ankle, opposite direction. Now, take your left hand on the outside of the right knee. The right arm goes out to the side. You're going to keep your right shoulder on the floor and try to take that left knee across the body. It doesn't matter how far that left knee or that right knee goes down. All I want you to do is think about pressing that right shoulder down. You can take your gaze over that right hand. Good. Now let's take a big inhale together. As you exhale, see if you can sink that right knee just a little bit deeper. Beautiful. Continue your yoga breathing. Bring that right knee back into the right armpit. Left knee joins it. Extend the right leg out. Right hand comes across the left knee. Extend the left arm out. Here's our supine spinal twist. Taking our gaze over that left hand, making sure that left shoulder stays on the floor. Stay here for one more breath. Inhale and exhale. Beautiful. Slowly bring that left knee up. We always pull our knees up one at a time to protect the low back. Pull the knees into the armpits, maybe lifting the low back off the floor, feeling that stretch, and then just taking it side to side. Beautiful. Extend the legs up in the air, legs at the wall, flex your feet, and then point your toes. Let's do that 2 more times. Flex your feet, and point the toes. Last time, flex and point. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to lower the legs down to the floor. Your toes are pointed. You're going to lower it down as far as you can without compromising your low back. So if you can only go 2 inches, that's fine. Now flex your feet and bring it back up. Good. We're doing that 4 more times. Point your toes, lower down. Flex your feet, bring them back up. Good. And point. When you come back up, make sure that you're only going to vertical. You're not pulling it in any further than that. Perfect. Good. 2 more times. Inhale. And exhale. And last time down. And up. Perfect. Pull the knees in. Now we're going to rock and roll. And then we're going to take it into our boat pose. So rock and roll in boat pose. All right, so now what I want you to think about is keeping the feet off the floor. You can always take 1 foot down, okay? This is your practice, not mine. Keep that back straight. Can you take your arms out to the side? Can you take your arms overhead? Can you extend your legs? That's okay. You can always bend them, okay? Now what we're going to do is we're going to circle the arms in. We're going to grab the front of the knees, and then we're going to extend all the way out. We're going to do that 5 times. Here's 2, and 3, 4, and 5. Beautiful. Hold it right here. Can you extend your legs out? Can you extend your arms out? Can you hold it? Does anybody have a birthday today? Sing happy birthday. No? All right, beautiful. Bring the knees in and then drop them down. Perfect. Beautiful, guys. All right, so we're going to extend the legs out. You may have to scoot back. Feet are flexed. Back is straight. So I talk about a scapular retraction, which just means you're going to roll the shoulder blades down and back. Those shoulder blades go into the shoulder girdle, okay? Inhale up. Now hinging at the hips, exhale forward and take it into your first seated forward fold. So wherever your hands touch is perfect. That is a perfect seated forward fold. We're going to stay here for 2 more breaths. As you exhale, maybe you can take it down a little bit further. So as I ask you to do these poses, I want you to take it to a place of uncomfortable. Not pain, but uncomfortable. Yes? Yes. Good. 1 more breath. Take it to your edge. Be uncomfortable for 3, 2, and 1. Beautiful. Slowly release the hands. Slowly bring it back up. Awesome. Now what we're going to do is we're going to take that right foot and you're going to pull that right heel into the pubic bone. That left leg is going straight out. If you can, flex your foot so much that your heel comes off the mat. Inhale the arms up. Now, I want you to turn your shoulders to face that left wall. Inhale. Exhale, reach the left hand down, and then So with this, I want you to think about being in a doorway. Your shoulders are stacked and no one can see you. Perfect. No difference? That's it. Perfect. Good, good. One more breath here. Now, inhale. As you exhale, turn your shoulders to face the floor and reach both hands toward that foot. It's a single seated forward fold. Beautiful. And again, just taking it as far as you can. Maybe you can take the nose to the knee, maybe not. Maybe you need to use a block. Good, we're gonna hold it for one more breath. Inhale, and exhale, slide that hand back up. We're gonna take that right leg and cross it over the left. You're gonna pull that right heel as close to the left hip as you can. And again, your left leg is going straight out. The back is straight. We're gonna inhale up. Now you have lots of options. You can just grab that hand, okay? You can grab onto the elbow. You can also take your hand on the outside. Whatever works for you, but you're going to take that right hand behind you, directly behind you. The right fingers are facing that back wall. Now lift your chest up. Now pull that right knee in. Now take your gaze to the back wall. Beautiful. One more breath here. Inhale and exhale. Inhale the arms overhead. And exhale down. Release that right leg. Same thing on the other side. We're going to pull that left heel in. Right leg out, flexing the foot. Inhale up. Turn the shoulders to face the left wall. Reach down with the right hand, grabbing the right foot, and then trying to make sure that those shoulders stay stacked. Good. Nice work. One more breath. Take it one more inch down. Now turn both shoulders to face the floor and reach for that front foot. Good. That's it. Relax your shoulders just a little bit. There you go. Beautiful. Nice. All right, here's your challenge. Take it to the point of where uncomfortable, to your edge. 3, 2, and 1. Slowly lift up, slide those hands up. Take that left leg, cross it over the right. Supine spinal twist. Inhale up. Exhale, you know your options, so choose what's best for you. Just make sure that back is straight. Those left fingers are pointing back. Inhale, lift up out of the ribcage. Exhale, take that gaze behind you. Beautiful. One more breath. Take it one more inch. Excellent. Inhale the arms up. And exhale the hands back down. Extend that left leg. Inhale up, our seated forward fold. Just releasing everything. Beautiful. Slowly slide those hands back down. Awesome. Now, go ahead and bring it in. Cross your legs. Inhale the arms up. We're going to exhale the hands to heart center, and then we're just going to shift forward onto our knees and take it into our tabletop. Beautiful. So here's where it's really important for you to see yourself. I want you to make sure that your elbows, wrists, and shoulders are all in one straight line. Also, that your knees are directly underneath your hips. This is typically what happens. People come here. I want you here, okay? Now, with your fingers, I want you to make a starfish. So spread your fingers wide. And then you're going to pretend like you're gripping the mat. So you're like bending your fingers and you're gripping the mat. That will help so much with your wrist, all right? Now, inhale, round the back. Exhale, arch the back, look up to the ceiling. Inhale, round. Exhale, arch. One more time. Inhale, round. And exhale, arch. Good. Now, we're going to roll the toes under. You're going to take it into a high plank. Lift it up. Good. So a little hint here. If you have issues with your high plank, take your legs out wider. It makes it easier. Okay? So, I always do a modified flow in the very first one, just because I want people to see your options. So what I want you to do is take your knees down to the floor, lift your heels up so that you're above your kneecaps. Now turn your elbows towards your knees, slowly lower down. Here's your chaturanga. Extend the legs out. Modified cobra. Bring it down. Tabletop. Roll the toes under, and downward facing dog. So, now you're going to take it through a flow 2 more times, but I want you to go at your own pace. So you can either do the full chaturanga, you can do upward facing dog or modified cobra, you can take it into tabletop or into downward dog. Ready, go. Beautiful. Everyone looks fantastic. Nice. One more time. And mix and match as you need to. All right, meeting me in downward facing dog. Inhale. Exhale, I want you to lift the heels up nice and high. Now soften your knees. Take your gaze to the top of the mat. Walk, hop, or float your feet to the top of the mat. Meet me in forward fold. Now, double check to make sure your feet are in the right position. You should be able to put 2 fists in between those feet. They should look like the number 11. Drop the head, grab onto the elbows, and take it into ragdoll. Just swinging the arms side to side, swinging the hips side to side, shaking the head no, nodding the head yes. Beautiful. Now take the hands back down to the floor or wherever works for you. Inhale the palms to the shins. Take your arms out to the side. This helps make sure that you have a straight low back. You're going to bring it all the way up, reversing the swan dive. Bring the hands to heart center and then open up into mountain. Remember the scapular retraction we talked about? I want you to do that a few times. Now, grab your golf ball with your foot. Fun fact. So I always roll before we do class, before we get into the hard stuff, okay? So this is self-myofascial release. So I want you to take it under your big toe. And then I just want you to roll it around on your foot. I want you to press into that foot. Do you feel spots that go, oh my gosh? You should. If you're normal and human, how many nerve endings are there in the bottom of our feet? Anybody want to guess? 200,000. 200,000 nerve endings in the bottom of your feet. Do you think we should take care of our feet a little bit better? Yeah, this will help. I used to run 50 miles a week. I hurt all the time. I started doing this. I've been injury-free for 5 years. Yeah, this is life-changing. Yeah. Now, before you take it to the other foot, I just want you to feel the difference between those feet. Is it crazy? Do you feel like it's tingly and lighter? I know. I love fitness. I do. I get so excited about it. I also teach at Burns and Mac. I have this lady. She was doing this because I started doing class, so she was doing it at home. She looked watching TV, and he had the golf ball in his mouth. And she's like, you have no idea where that golf ball was. And he's like, ugh. Yeah. But it is really, and if you find a spot that really hurts, that means that you have an issue there, and you want to just press down. Think of the ball like a baked potato, and your foot is the butter. So you just want to try to release and melt. I can see some of you guys are like, oh my, right? You're welcome. I've introduced you to this. It's really awesome. Good. Okay, so you can put that to the side. Now we're ready to work. So, let's inhale up. Exhale to mountain. Opening the arms up nice and big. Inhale up. Exhale, forward fold. Watching that low back, making sure it stays straight. Inhale, palms to shins. Exhale, down. Reverse that swan dive. Think about pushing the walls away with the palms. Bring it all the way up. And bring the hands to heart center. Beautiful. Inhale up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, palms to shins. Exhale, down. Reverse the swan dive. All the way up. Bring those arms up. Sit in the chair. Good. If you start to feel it in the neck or shoulders, you can always take your arms to cactus. Beautiful. Now sit down a little bit deeper. Now lift your heels off the floor. Beautiful. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to drop our heels. We're going to lift our glutes and take it back. Beautiful. Let's do that again. Lift the heels, get down low, drop back. Good. 3 more times. Lift, really sit back, and up. Good. 2 more times. Lift the heels, and up. 1 more time. Lift, and up. Perfect. Now we're going to lift the heels, get low into that chair. Slowly lift it up, keeping the heels up off the floor, and then drop the heels, take it into your forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, exhale down. Good, we're gonna soften the knees right and left. Just walking it out. Good, now you're gonna take a deep bend in the right knee. Take the right hand in between your feet. Take your left arm to the shoulder first and then open it up. Good. Now I want you to really bend that right knee and sink into that right hip. Do you feel the stretch in the hamstring? You have the option here to take that left hand behind you for a wrap. You also have the option to take the right hand underneath that right leg, reaching through and taking it for a bind. There you go. Good. Wherever you are, hold it here for 1 more breath. Inhale. And exhale. Slowly release that right hand down to the mat. Left arm goes up. Take the left hand down and take it into forward fold. Beautiful. And let's start to alternate those heels. Where are those knees, right and left? And then when you're ready, hold a deep bend in the left knee. Take that left hand in between your feet. Right hand goes to the shoulder first to protect that shoulder and rotator cuff. And then reach that right hand to the sky. Now, sink into that left hip. Take that right hand behind you for a wrap if it's in your practice. And remember, these are all optional. Take that left hand underneath for a bind if it's in your practice. Perfect. Hold it here for 1 breath. Good. Wherever you are, release those hands. Take that right hand back down to the mat into forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, down. Reverse your swan dive. Bring it all the way up. And bring the hands to heart center. Beautiful. We're going to work on balance for a little bit. So heel toe your feet together. I want you to think about starting at your ankles and then just zipping up your entire body. Zip it up. Now, let's bend the right knee, and then take the right knee out to the side. So the reason I do this is because I want you to really open up those hips and keep them square to the mirror. Now, you can kickstand here, and that's totally fine. But what I want you to do is, when you're ready, you can also take it up into tree. You can take that foot wherever you want. You can even put it on the knee. We used to say don't put it on the knee because it doesn't have stability, but it's the foot that's on the floor, so it does have stability. Good. Couple things to think about when you're doing a balance pose. Anchor your tongue against the roof of your mouth. Find a spot on the floor that's not going to move. Think about the tripod at the bottom of your foot, the pattern underneath the big toe, the pattern underneath the pinky toe, the heel of your foot, and then spread the toes wide. If it's in your practice, you can start to grow your branches. Maybe not. Sometimes it's a windy day, right? Beautiful. One more breath here. Inhale. Bring the hands to heart center. And now take that right knee forward. You can stay right here, and that's totally fine. If it's in your practice, reach down, grabbing the bottom of the foot. Extend the right leg if it's in your practice. Bring that right knee in, and then take that right leg back, warrior pose, airplane arms. Beautiful. Excellent. Hold it here for one more breath. Now, take the hands down to the mat. Take the right leg down. Your left leg joins it, and take it through a flow. Maybe in downward dog. Good. Inhale. Exhale, lift the heels high, soften the knees, walk, hop, or float your feet to the top of the mat. Meet me in downward dog. Drop the head. In forward fold. Drop the head. Inhale, palms to shins. Arms go out to the side, reversing that swan dive, and bring the hands to heart center. Heel toe the feet together. Bend the left knee. Left leg goes out. Bring it into the tree. Once you feel comfortable, start to grow your branches. Tree is one of my favorite poses. I feel that it's so powerful. So I always ask a question or give you something to think about during tree. So here's my question for you today. I want you to answer this in your head. If I knew I could not fail, this is what I would do. Beautiful. Bring the hands back to heart center. Take that left knee forward. You can hold it right here. You can grab onto the top of the knee. You can grab onto the bottom of the foot. And you have the option to extend that left leg out. Option to bring that knee back in. See if you can take it into airplane 3. Warrior 3 with airplane arms. Good. Slowly bring the hands down to the mat. Left foot goes down, right foot goes back. Take it through a flow. Roll the toes under, bringing it into down facing dog. Okay, you should be warmed up. You ready to work? Inhale. Exhale, take your right leg up. Flex the foot, bend the knee. Open the hips so that that right knee is going towards the sky. See if you can press your left heel down. Feel a nice stretch through that left hamstring. From here, you have the option to stay right here. You could also flip your dog. That just means that you're going to bend both knees. You're going to take that right knee to the floor. Lift it up. You also have the choice to do wild thing, which is the left leg straight, right leg bent. Bring those arms overhead. Really lift the hips up. Now take that right hand back to center. Lift that right leg up. Three-legged dog. Point the toes. Square the hips. Good. Pull knee to nose. Exhale, three-legged dog. Knee to same elbow. Exhale, three-legged dog. Knee to opposite elbow. You have the option to stay right here. Next option, drop that right knee down. Next option, take that left leg or right leg underneath the left. Third option, take that left arm to the sky. Beautiful. Hold it here. Now, you can stay here. You can bend that knee, or you can bring that right leg behind the left. You're in your side plank. You have the option to take that left foot on top of the right foot and do side plank, stacked feet. Now take that left hand down to the mat. You're in high plank. Take it through flow. Higher low, meeting me in downward dog. Good. Moving on to this side. Inhale. Exhale, left leg goes up. Flex the foot, bend the knee, open the hips up. Square those hips to the left wall. Press that right heel down. Option to stay here. Option to flip your dog or wild thing. Beautiful. Reaching toward that front wall. Take that left hand back. Left leg goes up. Warrior three. High plank. Knee to same elbow. Three-legged dog. Knee to nose. High plank. Three-legged dog. Knee to opposite elbow. Option to drop that left knee down. Option to bring it through. Take that right arm up. You have the option to stay here. You can also take it into your side plank with one foot in front of the other or one leg on top. Hold it there. Make sure that left arm is directly underneath that left shoulder. Take it back into high plank. Take it through a flow. Meet me in downward dog. Pressing those heels down. Good. All right, we're going to add on to that. Yay! Take the right leg up. Flex the foot, bend the knee, open the hips. Option to flip your dog, wild thing, whatever you want to do. We're not staying here long. This is a quick series. And take that right hand back down. Good. Three-legged dog. Knee to opposite elbow. Open it up. Drop that right hip down to the floor one time. Bring it back up. Side plank. Take that left hand down. Three-legged dog. Pull knee to nose. Now take that right foot through. Good. Now I want you to think about getting ready for warrior one. So you want that right foot, if it were to go straight back, it would touch the left foot. You're going to turn your left foot to 45, and then you're going to take your arms up into warrior one. Good. Shoulders down and relax. See if you can square those hips to the front. Good. Maybe you can take that right foot out a little bit further. Now inhale. Exhale, warrior two. You're going to turn that left foot to 90 degrees. You're going to reach those arms out parallel to the floor. Now reach forward with that right hand. Oh, your nails are so pretty. squirrel, sorry. Reach forward with that right hand, flip the right hand. Now, without moving anything else, reverse your warrior. Yes. So typically what people want to do is they want to come back this way, right? Now, all you're going to do is take it into side angle, okay? So you're going to take that right forearm above the right knee. That left arm goes perpendicular to the sky. You have the option to stay here. You could take it into full side angle by taking the hand down to the foot. Maybe you take that left hand behind you for a wrap. The purpose of a wrap is to open the shoulders. Beautiful. Maybe you take that right hand under you for a bind. Now, hashtag goals, try to reach with the wrist. I know, right? There you go. Yes, beautiful. Who cares if you can do it? Doesn't matter. This is a safe place. We try. Wherever you are, release it. Beautiful. Now, take the left hand down to the mat. You're going to turn your right or left foot forward. Now look, you're not perpendicular anymore. You're like a railroad track. Lift it up into high lunge. Beautiful. Take those hands to heart center. Good. Bend that left knee. Lift up. That chest is straight. Good. Now take the left elbow on the outside of the right knee. Balance, right? Option to open the arms. Option to wrap. Bring the hands back to heart center. Anybody feeling the right leg yet? Hands down to the mat. Right leg goes back. Take it through a slow. You're like, don't ever let her stop again. All right, lift it up. Push back, downward facing dog. Lucky us, we have the other side. Left leg goes up. Flex the foot, bend the knee. Open the hips. Option to flip the dog. Option, wild thing. Beautiful. Take that left hand back down. Three-legged dog. Pull knee to opposite elbow. Take that left leg through. Open up. Drop that right hip down. Lift up. Take that left foot behind or underneath. High plank. Lift that right hip up a little higher. Beautiful. Take it down. Right or left leg goes up. Three-legged dog. Pull forward, bring that knee through. Good. Now think about your warrior one. So your foot placement, turn the right foot to 45-degree angle, lift up warrior one. Turning the shoulders, yep. That's it. Really bend that front knee. Good. Inhale. Exhale, turn the back foot to 90 degrees. Open the arms up to warrior two. Beautiful. So in my opinion, out of all of the poses, warrior two is the strongest pose out there. So I want you to really use that mat. You do the same thing. I turn my knees. Good. Good. Now, reach forward with that left hand. Reach, reach, reach. Flip that left hand. Don't move that knee. Don't move anything except take that left arm over. Reach down. See how far you can reach down. What the hell? Is it really 1 o'clock? Sorry, guys. Or 12.
5:12.
Oh, can we go to 1?
Yeah.
Good. Let's take it to the side angle. I feel like all my yoga classes should be an hour and a half. Beautiful. Take it down. What are your options? You can stay right here, yes? You can take that right hand behind you. You can take the left hand under. The goal of a wrap or a bind, beautiful. Beautiful is to open that chest. So whatever you're doing, don't run before you walk. So unless you can really open that chest up, keep it where you feel comfortable, a little uncomfortable. Good, beautiful. Good. Take those hands back to heart center. You're going to turn that right foot forward. Beautiful. Now lift the chest up. That's it. Bend the right knee. Take the right elbow on the outside of the left knee. If you need to drop that knee down, please do. Good. You have the option to open the chest. You have the option to try to straighten that back leg. You have the option to take that left hand behind you for a wrap. Beautiful. Bring the hands to heart center. Take it forward. Lift the chest up. Back straight. Slowly bring the hands back down to the mat. Left leg goes back. And take it through your last flow of the day. Roll the toes under. Lift it up. Downward facing dog. Beautiful. Now, wherever you are, I want you to take it into crisscross applesauce. So if you can jump into it, great. If not, no worries. And then sit back, take those legs out in front of you. One seated forward fold, reach forward. Slide the hands back. Slowly bring those knees up. Take the arms out, straighten the back. Now lower back, just a couple of inches. The back is straight, it is not rounded. Chin is up. Now drop your chin, round your spine, and slowly roll down one vertebrae at a time. Beautiful. Arms go to your side. Pull the knees into the chest. And take it into happy baby. You can take it on the inside of your feet, the outside of your feet. You can grab onto the big toe. So I ran out of time. I'm sorry. But I want you to take any pose that you need to do in order to complete your practice. So whatever that is, do that. It can be bridge, it can be plow, it can be whatever. And then when you're ready, take it into your final Shavasana. I'll be coming around with essential oils, the same blend. For your final adjustment, if you want me to skip over you, please just place your hand on your belly. I totally respect your space. Taking these last few moments just to reflect on your practice.